Grilled cheese is meant to be simple, inexpensive, and my God, is it delicious. But then you'll have someone like Gordon Ramsay completely miss the mark, destroy this beloved sandwich, and overcomplicate it. However, I don't think it's impossible to elevate something that is so nostalgic and simple, and we see what our guy GugaFoods does today in the $1 grilled cheese sandwich versus $100. Before I go on with today's episode, I do want to give a special shout out to my amazing patron, Avari Tulp. Thank you so much for your support, and with that said, on to the reaction. Gordon Ramsay's grilled cheese, absolute train wreck. Brian Lagerstrom definitely showed us.
No, you can't call it a grilled cheese.
Yeah, absolute disaster. Brian Lagerstrom did this amazing PB&J. That bread is the bread we're going to use for our grilled cheese sandwich. We watched Kay's egg slut video, absolutely destroying Chef Alvin Kailan's Alvin Kailan's sandwich. But today is a Guga!
It's a Guga!
Let's watch.
In order to make the most awesome grilled cheese sandwich there is, I had to first do a little bit of research. And that is by making the cheapest version there is. I'm just using regular white bread, the good old processed American cheese, and that is what is...
Look at Guga's hands. Love those hands.
That's how I first met him.
Yes, that is how you first met him. You didn't even see the man.
I heard the voice.
You heard the voice, you saw the hands, and you fell in love.
I did.
I think we're off to a very strong start here.
Very strong start.
Basic white bread. I mean, that looks like a Wonder Bread, just something super simple and cheap. I think it's perfect. And
I think we need to start the trend of we have to stop calling this American cheese, and we should call it cheese sauce slices or something like that.
That's too complicated. That's too long.
Yeah,
but that I understand.
Because I don't want to rehash everybody. Oh, it's not cheese. I was like, yeah, I know it's not cheese.
No, it's fine. Let them get upset. It's great for the algorithm. Keep sending your angry comments.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I think I stumbled onto one. I think I commented on that.
Yes, you did on Instagram.
I just out of the blue was just so like, oh, let me comment on that.
Yeah. No, I think you're being too safe, Paul.
Oh.
I think
you want me to go into the messages?
No, don't do that. For the love of God, don't do that. But being concerned of what we're calling these cheeses and stuff due to audience reaction, just I need the unadulterated FRENCHY. I think you've been a little safe lately.
I have been.
You have. And you are right. American cheese essentially is a solidified cheese sauce, but that's what makes it so good.
It's why it melts properly.
Yes.
Is mostly used whenever you're making grilled cheese sandwiches.
2 slices.
I think the perfect temperature to cook them is at medium-high heat, aka 275 degrees Fahrenheit. Instead of spreading butter into the bread, I like to spread it into my pan.
Yes.
Then lay the sandwich right on top.
I agree with that. I see so many times people spreading the butter on the bread. Now, if your butter is room temp, totally fine. It's easily spreadable. But 9 out of 10 times, most people are keeping it in their fridge, and it's going to tear up the bread.
Yeah, but just coat the whole pan. This way you can move it in the pan. Yes. If you do it on the bread and you move it, it might get a different heat reaction.
Yeah.
To make sure all of the bread has enough contact into the pan, I like to use a weight. Right after about 2 minutes, it's time to flip. And as you can see, it's perfectly golden brown.
Nah, it's very nice.
Up the other side and cook it for another 2 minutes. The medium-high heat is not only perfect to give a nice crust, but it also warms up the cheese so that it can melt nicely. And after exactly 4 minutes, my
I agree with
cheese
that.
was
Medium-high heat, low and slow is the way to go, especially if you want to get that cheese melted.
And that is the perfect grilled cheese.
Yes.
And why is that a perfect grilled cheese? Because you could tell your toddler to go make it.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah, you have to be careful there.
What age is a toddler?
I'm thinking like 5?
Yeah.
4 or 5? Yeah. Then again, I did start cooking around that age. Yeah, okay.
Now there's left to do is to slice it in half and see if the cheese was.
That's why we love
completely
grilled
melted.
cheese. It's our
And as
first
you can see from this cheese
step above making a bowl of cereal.
Well, yeah, there's that. A grilled cheese is the first thing I started showing my daughter. I totally forgot about that. You know what I have been trying to teach her lately, little by little?
Dumplings.
No, not
Because
yet.
I need a secure source.
No.
Just teach her dumplings. That's what I need.
No, I am.
Did you bring me dumplings, by the way?
No, I didn't.
I keep asking you to bring me the
I know.
dumplings.
Did you figure out a date when we can film this cooking video yet?
I've been trying to find the right time with Blondie.
Yeah, me
She's
too.
been making it difficult.
Yeah, I've been trying to find the right time to get your dumplings, I guess. I guess we're even there.
Yes, it was.
Nice.
This is the humble grilled cheese
Oh.
sandwich.
Yeah, that's it.
And it
That's
is
it.
probably the
That's
cheapest
it.
sandwich that you can make. But I'll tell you one thing, it is tasty. The
Of
white
course
butter
it is.
bread is also accessible to anyone, and everyone loves it. The next thing I wanted to test is the mayo theory. Everyone always says just use mayo on top of your grilled cheese, don't use butter. And that kind of makes sense.
Ooh,
because butter
3
is-
slices.
Mayo is- But like you know, they both taste completely different. And everyone swears that you will not be able to tell which one is which.
Yes, you will.
I know you mentioned
Depending
you
on the
liked mayo.
mayonnaise,
Yeah.
like if you use commercial, there's an acidity. If you make homemade mayonnaise, it'll be less of a factor.
Yeah, true. I still don't like mayonnaise on grilled cheese at all.
No, you don't like
I
Hellman's
think-
mayo, but if like a real, like fresh made mayo, you would like
all right,
that.
I've never tried it, but
There you go.
butter
Don't be
is
hating.
king.
Don't be hating.
Butter is king.
Yes, butter is king.
So I assembled the grilled cheese the same exact way. The only difference was that instead of using butter, I used mayo. Using the same exact method, the same exact temperature, I let it cook for 2 minutes per side. As I did my first flip, this is what happened. A little bit of the
Yeah,
top was not
looks great.
perfectly cooked, and I wonder
Again,
why.
what is mayo? It's egg and fat, right? Egg and oil. So egg is a protein, has proteins. It's going to brown nicely, but it doesn't brown nearly as quickly as buttermilk solids will. And the fat's going to help you toast the bread. So that's why the theory works.
So next thing to do is to cut it open, and as far as the cheese pool, it is exactly the same thing as the first one. And holding on my hand, it's exactly the same. But the important thing is the taste. And if you ask me which one do I prefer, there's no doubt in my mind that butter is better. Much better.
Okay.
The next item I wanted to upgrade was the cheese. Everyone always says grate your own cheese, it's always better. And we're gonna find out if it's really true. So my first cheese of choice was sharp cheddar, followed by provolone, and of course Parmesan cheese. These are my favorite type.
Oh, is he mixing them?
He's mixing
Okay,
them.
if you're mixing them, I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm actually
But the
not.
cheddar alone, no.
Yes, I agree with you there.
It's just too greasy.
It's-
It's just translucent. It gets hard.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
I agree. I actually don't like it when I get a
I don't like that
breakfast
cheese on a
sandwich.
burger. Like when it's, and the only
I
option
also
is
don't like
cheddar.
it. I also don't like it in a breakfast sandwich. I've
Yeah.
had it many times at a fancy restaurant. Well, they'll make perfect scrambled eggs,
And
but they'll put cheddar on it. I'm like,
it just-
no, American cheese or something more melty. However, the provolone is really nice in there because that's going to give you that melty texture. And I love that he's adding a little bit of Parmesan.
Provolone is what you need for the gooiness.
Yeah.
The provolone is doing the heavy lifting here.
When we do our grilled cheese video, I was going to make a version with a mix of cheeses, like a sharp cheddar mixed with like fontina. I think fontina is an amazing melting cheese, but also shaved Parmesan for a little bit of that kick, that aged kick.
I'll be using Kraft singles.
You know what also sounds good?
Subscribing. Did you see that? Did you see that?
Good.
Good job, right?
I'm very happy. What else? What else?
Subscribing, follow, reminder,
Notifications.
notifications.
Leave a comment.
Leave a comment.
Yeah.
Good comments. Or bad comments too.
Yeah. That's
Apparently the algorithm works with the bad comments.
fine.
Even better.
Yes, proud of you.
So remember, when you're hating, you're just doing us a favor.
Yeah.
It's called
Sodium citrate. Yep.
I know it sounds too technical, but
Oh, so he's going to make his own cheese sauce. So sodium citrate is the chemical, is the binder, and it's going to hold all that cheese together, a smooth. He's going to make a cheese sauce. It holds it, makes it a block, and then you can slice
I love
it.
Guga, but this defeats the point of a grilled cheese. Simplicity and just...
Yeah, but he's showing you many different types of grilled cheese.
and hopefully by just sprinkling it a little bit on my grilled cheese sandwich,
Oh,
it will
I
make
guess
a
he's
difference.
not making a-
I'm quite interested to find out if it's going to make any difference. But once I was done sprinkling it on the first,
I thought he was going to make a cheese
Yeah, me
sauce.
too.
Yeah, I guess not. I have no idea if that works if you just put the powder on.
I cooked them the same exact way as I cooked the previous ones. Once the 4 minutes was up, you can see that it was perfectly cooked. But the important thing was actually the cheese pool. Whoa, that is a nice long string.
Definitely a stronger cheese bowl.
I don't know if the sodium citrate did anything for that, though. I think that's all provolone right there. Yeah. Because provolone is a very stretchy cheese.
Looks like it worked. As I hold it in my hand and take it apart, ooh, that's a stretchy cheese right there. That's what I'm talking about.
And also, he's getting
It's stretchy.
those...
It's not melty.
Yeah. He's getting all those multiple strands of stretchy cheese because he shredded the cheese. So again,
Yeah.
I don't think the sodium citrate really contributed anything here.
It seems like the sodium citrate actually did something. But hey, I'm not going to be able to be 100% sure until I try the other one. And if you ask me if this tastes better than the American cheese, oh yes, it does. But after going back to the second sandwich and cooking it the same exact way for the same exact amount of time, I sliced it open and check out the cheese pool on this one. It's less. Very interesting.
What do you
Now,
do
how
different?
about the taste?
The one without the sodium citrate is stretching less.
I don't know if that's 100%,
Yeah, it's hard to say, right? Because it's so
Right.
similar.
right?
The sodium citrate has no difference in taste whatsoever. And I'll leave it up to you to make a decision if you like to use it or not.
that
And
looks
as you're
good.
making YouTube videos and you definitely want to have that cheese pool, I don't think it's worth it. But now that we are equipped with all this information, it's time to make our sandwiches. And for this one, I'm going to be throwing in a little bit of bacon. As we know,
Now, I know you have very strong feelings about wanting to keep the simplicity of
Yes.
a grilled cheese. Now, people definitely go over the top. We watched the Gordon video. He put some kimchi in there, but I argue if you put very little finely chopped up kimchi and don't make it the star of the grilled
Right.
cheese, right? Just make it an accent. I think that's okay.
Okay.
I think doing the same thing with bacon, but toasting,
In the bacon fat.
yeah, toasting the bread in the bacon fat.
This is good.
This is good. I like
This
it.
is very good.
I like this.
But you're getting a bacony.
Yeah, you're also clogging your heart,
Yeah,
but
he's good.
worth it.
know what you're thinking. If you throw bacon in, it's not going to be a grilled cheese sandwich. But let me tell you something. Yes, it is. As long as I don't overpower it with bacon, it should still be a grilled cheese sandwich. So after it was fully cooked, I strained the bacon fat. And as
There
you
you
can see,
go.
I was left with the crispy bits, which is perfectly for the grilled cheese sandwich. To assemble it, I started with the white bread, followed by the hand-grated cheese, which you already know is a mix of cheddar, provolone, and Parmesan cheese. And to top it all off, finished it off with the bacon bits. And just like I mentioned, as long as you have more cheese than the actual bacon, you are good to go.
I'm fine with
This
that.
is our mid-ground in price. But we are now going to jump into the big bucks. And for that, we're talking about this. It is the most expensive
So
kind of meat
he's
in
doing
the
a
world.
$1 grilled cheese and a $100 grilled cheese. We know that you don't like to.
But this is gonna be a steak and cheese.
Yeah. Oh, that is true. It is a steak and cheese, right?
Japanese Wagyu A5. And as you can see, the marbling of this steak is phenomenal.
Is he gonna do very expensive
steakums?
steakums?
And it is time to make some amazing grilled cheese sandwiches. So let's do it.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Ooh, I wasn't expecting that.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Okay, I'm hungry.
yeah. I'm.
Hungry now.
Come on. Come on. Is that not a grilled cheese?
It's not a grilled cheese. It's better. It's better.
It's better. Oh, okay. That looks amazing. I would eat that.
Yeah.
Here we have our beautiful sandwiches here.
Oh my god. I want all those grilled cheeses in front of me right now.
Me too.
God damn it.
This is what's left over. So as you can see, I was able to make 2 sandwiches. He knows already. So 2 sandwiches, and I could probably make 2 more, everybody. Now here's the deal, Angel. As you could probably tell, we are doing the grilled cheese experiment.
Would you have used the fat from the Wagyu?
You know, I thought about it a little more as we were watching. I was like, no, maybe using the bacon fat would be a bit much. And then I thought about it, you know, because I've made biscuits and gravy
Yeah.
with the bacon fat
And
with
it's
and it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
So what if you made a cheese sauce with some, you know, meat fat in there, right? No?
make a mayonnaise from the
Oh, yeah. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
So wait, a mayonnaise with Wagyu fat?
Yeah. Can you do that too?
Well,
Yeah, why not?
normally you use oil because at room temperature it still stays a liquid.
Yeah,
so
but
what's going to happen if you make a mayonnaise? I guess you would have to make
Could-
it
no, you
with
could.
the
Just
fat
serve it
warm,
quickly.
Or do we need to find out?
we might have to
We
find
may
out.
have to find out. So we're going to make a grilled cheese, one with butter, obviously, but we'll make a bacon grilled cheese, make a mayo out of the bacon fat.
We take it a step further Can we use a hollandaise?
Oh, make a hollandaise with it? What, and put hollandaise into the grilled cheese?
No, to cook on the outside.
Oh, interesting.
Because it'll be a thin enough layer that it'll sear, not break.
Right. Interesting. I got to write this down. Hang on, everybody.
Yes.
We want to know and let the audience know which one we like best. And most importantly, because you already know what this is, if this is worth it, right?
Yeah.
It's worth it already?
Well, I don't know yet.
$1 to $100 grilled cheese.
And it doesn't make sense, so I don't know.
It's true. Sometimes it's just a little bit too rich. Okay, first one. Ready? Cheers, everybody. I don't care how much it costs. This will make anybody happy.
Yeah.
You give this to me, I'm happy, bro.
I'm
Yeah.
happy too. Yes, it is the American processed cheese, but it works, everybody, and it is good. You agree, Angel? Huh?
It's good.
I have no problem with this at all. This one should be an upgrade right here. We gotta let them know if it's better, worse, and if it's a completely different sandwich, or most importantly, is it still a grilled cheese sandwich? Because it's got some bacon in there.
Ooh.
Let's see. We'll let you guys know. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
That is amazing. I'll tell you right now,
Wow, it's got
I
good
believe you,
flavor.
Guga.
this is better. It's like more gourmet, right? It's like,
No, not gourmet.
no, how would you describe it?
It just has bacon flavor in there. And when you got bacon flavor in there,
Makes it better.
Yeah.
it's always good.
It's always better. Bacon makes everything better, buddy. What can I tell you? To me, this is still a grilled cheese sandwich because the bacon is only 5% of it. You know what I mean? Very little bacon.
Depending on how salty it is, too. If your grilled cheese is salty already,
Yeah.
adding the bacon will make it too salty, too. There are instances when you have like a cheeseburger, and I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have gotten the bacon. It's too salty.
Good point. Although I've never run into that situation. It can never be too salty.
Last one. You ready? You already know what it is. Look at his face. There's no way that he's not going to smile.
Salivate.
Cheers. Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh, now I want to make that one too.
Wow.
Now you want to talk about gourmet?
Huh? No, that's gourmet. Huh? This is phenomenal. There's no doubt about it. Now, is it worth you doing something like this, Angel? What do you think? I mean, this is something special. It's worth it because we're doing an experiment here. For us, it's worth it. If you grab a Wagyu, would you recommend them doing this as their very first try of Wagyu?
I would say no. I don't think this is
I agree.
a good one for like the first time. Because you know what I think is the best one?
Which one?
The one where we made the Wagyu with the egg and the rice.
Yes.
That was, I think, the best.
Oh, I'm thinking of your bowl that you made for me.
Oh, no, this was filmed way
I know,
before.
but now I'm thinking of that.
Yeah.
I can put that in. I can reminisce.
That was a good dish. I was very glad how it
Oh,
came
yeah.
out. Yeah. I mean, that deckle steak you made too was...
Yeah, but I know that.
Right.
But that was like, oh, this is. Ooh.
Thank you. Thank you.
Everybody, I'm telling you right now, you don't want to eat a big chunk of Wagyu. After your first try, then you can start doing crazy things like
You
this.
do little sandwiches like this, and like the bacon one's really good.
Oh, yeah. I have no problem with the bacon.
The bacon one is up there.
I would also argue the type of bacon. Like it should just be simple bacon, just classic bacon.
Yeah.
None of that super smoky or
Yeah.
that gets.
I think for this application, you don't go for the thick cut bacon either.
No, because you want that crispy bacon.
You want that crispiness, but also with the more surface area, you're probably going to get more salt in there as well. With the thinner bacon chopped up very small. But we definitely have walked away with some ideas for our own grilled cheese video. You just have to tell me the date when you're available.
Yes.
Please, everyone in the comments, tell Frenchy to figure out the f***ing date already, please. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm always ready. I have to conference in.
Before we close out this episode, I do want to say thank you to all of my amazing patrons. Guys, thank you so much for your support. And remember, for the rest of you, by becoming a patron, you get to take advantage of some awesome perks like early access to new episodes, uncensored extended versions of certain episodes, and most importantly, patron exclusive content. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this video as much as we did making it. And remember, don't be afraid to fail because it can only make you stronger. And with that said, I am not your typical chef, Brian Tsao.
Don't forget to subscribe, guys.
Frenchy.
Frenchy.
Loser. of season 1 Beef Bobby Flay.
It's not as funny when you say it.
I know. I tried.
You try.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, forgot to. Oh, that one now. Bye.
Bye.
Find a silent